One question I get asked a lot as a mortgage advisor is, how do I pay off my mortgage faster? Right now, it's something that seems to be quite common and on a lot of homeowners' minds. Hi, I'm Nicola Winters, a Mortgage and KiwiSaver advisor based here in New Zealand. I help Kiwis make smart financial decisions, especially when it comes to buying a home and managing their mortgage. With the recent OCR cuts, interest rates are starting to ease a little. And while that gives you a little bit of breathing room, it also gives you a good opportunity. Because if you use this time wisely, you can actually get ahead on your mortgage and shave years off your loan. So let's dive into some practical ways that you can do that. Firstly, why should you pay off your mortgage faster? For most of us, a mortgage is the biggest debt that we'll ever take on. The average home loan in New Zealand is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you just stick to minimum repayments, you could end up paying double the amount you borrowed over the life of your loan. So every little bit extra that you pay now has a big impact, especially in the long run. So tip number one, increase your repayments. It sounds very obvious, but this is the number one way that you can get ahead. Even an extra $20, $50, or $100 a week can make a huge impact. Not only are you paying down the principal that you owe faster, you're also saving in interest costs over the life of your loan. I've seen lots of my clients knock years off their mortgage just by increasing their repayments a tiny little bit each week. Now, this is something that you will need to check with each individual lender on how much they allow you to increase your repayments by, because they all have different criteria and amounts that you can increase by. If you need advice, talk to your mortgage advisor or feel free to get in touch and I can help you. Tip number two, make lump sum payments when you can. Think about tax refunds, bonuses, or even making some cash from selling large assets such as a car. Instead of letting that cash just disappear, why not throw it into your mortgage? Most lenders will allow you to make lump sum payments on any floating loans. You can also arrange lump sum payments on any fixed loans at the end of your fixed terms and before the loan renews. Most lenders have a yearly allowance that you could pay as a lump sum payment towards your loan without penalty, so make sure you check with your individual bank before you take any action. Check the terms, but this is a really powerful way to pay down your mortgage faster. The entire amount that you pay as a lump sum goes towards your principal, therefore it reduces your mortgage balance down. Tip number three, consider fortnightly or weekly repayments instead of monthly repayments. This is a really small hack, but it works. If you pay fortnightly instead of monthly, you end up making the equivalent of an extra month worth of repayments towards your mortgage each year. And again, that brings your loan balance down and saves you on interest costs. If your bank allows weekly payments, this is even better. The way that the bank calculates interest is daily, and then it's charged at the end of each month. So if you're making more frequent repayments towards your mortgage, such as weekly, then it means that each week you're going to be reducing your principal down, and this reduces the amount down that they're going to calculate interest on. So if it's available, pay weekly or fortnightly instead of monthly. Tip number four, use an offset or a revolving credit account. If your lender offers these, they can be an amazing tool to utilize. With an offset account, any money that you have sitting in your savings or everyday accounts is offset against your mortgage. This means that you're going to end up paying less interest. With revolving credits, it's basically like having a giant overdraft that you pay money into. The more money that you keep in there, the less interest that you pay. These accounts do require some serious discipline, but if you're good at managing your money, they can work really well. I also have another great video that does a deep dive into revolving credits and how they work, and I'll link that one up over here as well and down in the description box if you'd like to check it out. Tip number five, make sure you're reviewing your mortgage structure regularly. Mortgage rates and products change all the time. Your individual situation and circumstances also change all the time. So what you may have set up as a mortgage structure 5 years ago may not necessarily be working for you now. Don't just set and forget your loan. Every year or two, make sure you sit down with your mortgage advisor and ensure that the structure that you have in place is still working and applies for your situation. If you don't have a mortgage advisor that can help you with this, feel free to get in touch and I can sit down and review your structure for free with you. Sometimes just by restructuring your mortgage, it can save you thousands, especially in interest costs. Now here's a little word of caution. While paying down your mortgage faster is great, it's important that you do have some balance in your life. You need to balance this with your other financial goals. Make sure you have an emergency fund, that you're contributing to your KiwiSaver, and that you still have enough flexibility in your budget so that you're not financially stressed. I always say being mortgage free is amazing, but not if it comes at a cost to the other aspects of your life. You don't want to have zero savings or a lifestyle along your mortgage paydown journey. So in summary, increasing your repayments, making lump sum payments, reviewing your mortgage structure, utilizing offset or revolving credit, and switching your frequency of repayments from monthly to fortnightly or weekly can all impact your mortgage paydown journey. These little changes can add up and save you thousands in interest on your loan and help you to pay down your mortgage faster. If you'd like help figuring out the best structure for your mortgage, feel free to get in touch and we can sit down and have a chat together. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.